What are your thoughts on this whole situation with Russell Westbrook?
Well, I mean, look, Frank Vogel didn't just decide to put Russ on the bench for no reason. He had a reason. He have reasons why he's putting Russ on the bench, and one reason is he don't trust him. And Russ has gave him every reason in the world not to trust him. Turning over the ball when it matters the most, not being able to finish at the basket, losing his confidence, not even wanting to shoot the basketball, things to that nature. And he hasn't played well. So with Russ, you know, I'm a little disappointed in him because I would expect him to go to that podium and say, this is on me. I have to play better. That's how I get back into the rotation. That's how I get back into the game when it matters the most. Not pointing the finger at Coach Frank Vogel, but because for a long period of time, Frank Vogel gave Russ opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And right now, Frank Vogel is saying, hey, man, I have to win games. We have to win games, and I got to do what's best for the team, not what's best for Russ. So what Russ needs to do, I hope he look himself in the mirror and say, you know what, I got to be better. Let me show Coach and my teammates why I should be on the floor and bounce back tonight against the Trailblazers.
He scored 41 points, an average of just over 10 points a game over his last 4 games. His fewest points in any 4-game span since March of 2010. That was his second NBA season. Perk, you hang tight. Let's go over the sage.
Here we go with his Suns-Sixers matchup. Perk, it was in Philadelphia. Devin Booker's been on quite a roll, but so has Joel Embiid. Let's go to the fourth quarter, 5 to go. Sixers are down 1. Tobias Harris looks for the big man. He finds him wide open. They let him shoot. He makes him pay there, so it puts him up by 2. Now Suns are up 1 after a free throw. Chris Paul misses the free throw. Jay Crowder, he steals it, kicks it back out to Paul. Well, he'll take that instead. Instead of the 1, I'll take 3. Paul, 16 points, 12 assists. Now, Paul gets the long rebound and the pass ahead to D. Book, who gets the layup and he's fouled. By the way, Devin Booker, 35 points. 11th time he's scored 30-plus on the road this season. And then Embiid, give me that ball back in the paint. Get out of my way because I'm going to finish. And those are some nice moves there, too. So Sixers are within 4. Thank you, big man. 30 seconds to go. Paul, he gets the ball stolen there. Yep, Embiid. He was the one, and then tries to pass to Seth Curry, but the little overthrow. You did it on defense. Now just watch the toss. Yeah, a little off the mark. Booker again, 35. Embiid had 34 and 12, and the Suns win in Philly, 114 to 109. Again, the Suns really staying atop the standings throughout the NBA. They're that good. According to Caesars, here are the top 6 contenders for the regular season MVP, though. Embiid leads the way. Big night last night in the loss, but don't sleep on these other guys, including the 2-time MVP Giannis. What about Devin Booker? He's in the conversation now, putting up big numbers last night and of late, as I said earlier. Let's bring Perk back in now. When you look at the big night by Devin Booker, but just his season as a whole, Giannis's season as a whole, and even Joel Embiid in a losing effort last night, who is your MVP pick right now, Kendrick Perkins?
See, Sage, this is hard, and this is one of those years that every month is going to fluctuate because so many guys are playing at an elite level, and it's hard for me to go against Ja Morant. He's number 2 on my list, but if I had to pick one today, it's the big Philly. I'm going with Joel Embiid. When you talk about what he's been doing, the numbers that he's been putting up, what the position that he has Philly in right now, as far as in the thick of things in the Eastern Conference, he has been unreal. Unreal. A lot of people thought that this team would have a lot of slippage, you know, because of the Ben Simmons drama or whatever you want to call it, Ben not playing. Joel has took this team on his back and did more. And right now he's playing at a level that I have not seen a center play at in a long time. No disrespect to Jokic, but when I talk about a center that have guard skills, we haven't seen nothing like this in our lifetime. And so right now I'm going with Joel Embiid.
And I think also the fact that we've been waiting for this for a really long time, for him to be playing at this level consistently, and even without Ben Simmons there. The health has obviously been a key for the last couple of years as well. The question is, can he maintain it, and can he lead the Sixers to where they need to be? Because right now they're at that 5-6 spot in the East.
Yeah, you know what? I think he needs help. That's why we're hearing about the James Harden trade and, things to that nature. But I tell you one thing, is that this guy is relentless.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised, even if they don't get James Harden, with the team that he has and the way that the Eastern Conference is wide open, Joel Embiid is good enough to actually lead this team that he has constructed out of the East. I strongly believe that he cannot be stopped. Sage, I don't know if you've been watching him a lot, but have you seen some of the things he's been doing offensively, pushing the ball coast to coast at, 7 foot, 280 pounds, Euro stepping through the lane
Like
and
last
dunking
night,
it
yep.
and doing all the things I wish I could have done when I was playing. It's just a phenomenal thing to see. So, yes, I do think he can sustain that. I do think he's healthy. He's in the zone, and I think he's going to keep it up.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.